chairs, blazing saddles, young Frankenstein.
Colonel Sanders, may I speak with you, please?
Yes, sir.
How can there be a cassette of Spaceballs the movie? We're still in the middle of making it.
Spaceballs! Good work, Corporal. Punch it up.
1987 was the year the decade looked in the mirror, flexed, and said, yeah, I still got this. Movies, TV, toys, and games all hit levels of greatness that made being alive in 87 feel like you accidentally stumbled into the VIP section of history. The movies gave us a lineup so good you could marathon it all weekend and still not get bored. Harry and the Hendersons taught us that maybe Bigfoot didn't want to scare us. Maybe he just wanted a hug. You walked out of that movie convinced there was a gentle Sasquatch living in the woods behind your house. Then there was Batteries Not Included, the movie where tiny alien robots help save an apartment building. It was equal parts heartwarming and proof that even your toaster might be smarter than you. And how about Throw Mama from the Train?
You lied to me!
Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal cooked up a dark comedy that was somehow hilarious and terrifying at the same time. DeVito's mom yelling,
Evan! 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 Evan!
What?
is the kind of thing that still echoes in people's nightmares. Then came Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone's arm wrestling epic. It was basically Rocky, but with trucker hats, sweat, and enough flexing to make your dad pull a muscle just watching. Planes, trains, and automobiles rolled in, reminding us that traveling for the holidays is basically a full-contact sport. John Candy and Steve Martin turned airport stress into comedy gold.
May I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
And of course, the Lost Boys brought us vampires who look cooler than half the rock bands on MTV. Leather jackets, motorcycles, saxophone solos. That movie made kids want to live near the boardwalk just in case. TV in 1987 was unstoppable. Married with Children hit the air, and suddenly every American sitcom wasn't about the perfect family anymore. It was about Al Bundy selling shoes, complaining about life, and making everyone laugh at just how brutally honest he was.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I'd say it behind your back, but my car's only got half a tank of gas.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
Nickelodeon gave a super sloppy Double Dare, which was basically what would happen if you turned a playground dare into a televised food fight. Green slime, giant foam props, and diving headfirst into oversized sandwiches. It was disgusting and perfect. And if you wanted to be spooked, Unsolved Mysteries was waiting for you. Robert Stack's voice alone could send a chill down your spine. Forget vampires. The real terror was sitting in your living room at nighttime thinking, wait, that guy just escaped prison and he's still out there? Good luck sleeping after that. On the toy shelf, G.I. Joe, Space Shuttle. Forget little action figure Jeeps. This thing was a full-blown space program in your bedroom. If you had it, you weren't just a kid. You were NASA's youngest recruit. Video games. 2 words. Double Dragon. Arcades were filled with kids beating up street gangs with baseball bats, nunchucks, and bare fists, side by side with their friends. If you didn't spend your allowance trying to rescue Marion, you missed out. At home, the NES had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, where Little Mac, a scrawny kid in green shorts, somehow fought dudes twice his size. Every player remembers the terror of finally reaching Tyson himself, a digital wall of destruction who could end your night in one uppercut. 1987 wasn't trying to be polished. It was messy, loud, and honest. It gave us laughs, scares, games, and toys that you could still perfectly picture today. And that's why, decades later, people still look back and say, without hesitation, 1987 was the best year ever.
I'm gonna do shit to you, asshole.